Hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So we are continuing on with Pathstrider. Set sail upon the River of Souls. Head to the private bath chamber and speak with Mem. So that is our current objective. Let us see where it is. Okay, not too far.
Dan isn't back yet.
Oop, I was gonna read it. Where could he possibly have gone?
Hey, friend! Is the debate finally over? Did you win?
I think the floor might have been mopped with me, Mem. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The upper hand is ours. We thrashed them. We tried with the Council of Elders. We managed to win ourselves a glorious defeat. We're tied with the Council of Elders. I'll go with that.
Oh, that means victory is around the corner. Well, moving on. I was hard at work even while you were at the debate. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have only 32 books to go.
Sounds like me and my reading list. It's okay, Mem. We found a way.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew it. Hard work always pays off. Especially if you're as diligent as Mem. I feel like a huge burden has finally been lifted off my shoulders. Why are my eyelids so heavy all of a sudden?
All those books you went through. There's nothing more we can do for now. Let's get some rest.
You're right. Then I'll go back to...
She sleeps with her eyes open. As was their custom, Mem, with astonishing dexterity, slipped back into their secret little hideaway. Why is there a pause there?
Good night, Mem. Good night, Hakama. It is nighttime now, right?
I guess it's a matter of perspective when one part's always eternal day and one part's eternal night. Later, somewhere in Akama, seeing as the sun went on strike.
Cass? What a surprise.
Lady Treeby.
Is something troubling you?
I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit before I set off. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, the place is now the domain of the departed. There is no telling what we'll encounter there. I don't want to have any regrets.
Has anyone told you that your eyes are sparkling today?
Is that a figure of speech?
In the past, when you did smile once in a while, all of us could see that your heart remained troubled even as you smiled.
Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with pain and hardships, as it is the fate every Chrysosaur is destined to live out. We are just happy for you that the core flame you're meant to inherit has finally surfaced.
Isn't it a little too soon to say that?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets. We have always believed that your embrace is just as warm as everyone else's. Because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you're the kindest Chrysosaur we know.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. This feeling... it's hard to put into words. I suddenly found myself with so many wishes. So much I want to accomplish before setting off.
Then go do it, Cass. Trian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. It's a pity she didn't get to finish it. But now Trinan and I are working on it, and we'll make sure to give it to you. So, let's meet back here when you return from Styxia. Safe travels. See you tomorrow!
At the same time.
I can't sleep.
Gotta get one of those masks.
Who could it be?
I kind of wonder if the people here even have a circadian rhythm with the sun always being out, or do you just choose to, like, sleep whenever?
It's me. I hope I didn't wake you.
Is it another mission from Aglaya? Sleep is a luxury when you're my age. It kind of is.
Huh? No. No. I'm here because of private matters, actually. If it isn't too much to ask, I'd really like it if you could come along with me to retrieve something.
As expected, manual labor. I feel so sleepy all of a sudden. Chair, let's go.
Aren't you going to ask me what it is?
I mean, I'm curious,
It
but I
isn't
didn't have an
long
option
from
other
here.
than rudeness.
Shall we?
My options were be an ass, or just go with it.
Have you heard?
They can dispel the black tide.
Like, do all these people sleep and wake at the same time, or do you think
The
they
streets are packed.
live in shifts?
I want to vote. Tell me how I can vote.
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kefali rune, select the Council of Elders in your heart, and pray silently until the shard registers your choice. Then toss it into the Dolium.
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons? The Black Tide took my hometown long ago! Who are they kidding with bringing back Erechrysia? It's all a sham to create their own Erechrysia in Akama!
The Titans are just. So long as we do not overstep our bounds again, we will not incur divine wrath.
Oh, please. The time when these deranged Titans should have vacated their spot to the demigods is long overdue. You'll see soon enough, you old bogey.
And I pray that Talanton smacks some sense into you with their scales. We shall see how this turns out.
That was quite a spectacle.
Well, I mean, we did start something. Just another peaceful day in Akama. Yeah, watching people squabble is kind of fun. No, don't.
I suppose peaceful is technically correct if no actual violence happened. To this day, I still find it almost unreal that Akama is the only place illuminated by light amidst the crumbling ruins of Amphorius. And its people are even holding votes to reconcile differing opinions. This peaceful sight is making me forget that this is the end times.
This is what the Flame Chase journey is about. How would I know any of that? Shouldn't you have gotten used to it by now? That's very mean. You look very confused. I don't know. I'm not super gung-ho about the Flame Chase journey, but at the same time, I look very confused.
Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia, a city of rime and frost. The people there were devotees of Thanatos, and were well known for their unique burial rites and traditions. Traditions that I played a major role in.
Because of the curse on you?
Yes. You now know me as the Mortician of Akama. But back in those days, I was Idonia's maiden of war. I was trudging across the frosty plains on my own when the Idonians found me. They saw the curse in me as a blessing from Thanatos, and believed that my hands could correct the Erechrysia's mistake and lead them to meet the great god of death. They provided me shelter, but in return, I was expected to grant merciful deaths to war captives, prisoners bound for execution, and heroes alike.
Is it some sort of end-of-life care? No. Isn't that just an executioner?
Yes. No matter how kind or cruel the means, nothing can change the essence of death.
Because it's one thing if that's what they wanted, but to enact it on people just because they felt they were no longer useful or weren't part of your village, yeah, that's an executioner.
Taking away someone's life is never worthy of religious worship. I can't do it. Their voices, they pierce my ears. The pleading, the thanks.
Because it's one thing if it's what someone wants, it's another if it's forced.
I know that feeling, child. I was once as lost as you are now. But you must respect those walking towards death. Just like how you should respect yourself as the Holy Maiden granting humans glory and liberation.
What you're asking me to do is no better than the task of an executioner. And yet you want me to respect myself. No matter the titles, I am still taking away human lives.
This won't be the first time that Edonia's fanatical nether warriors have faced death. On the contrary, recruits new to the battlefield often run away from their first fight. Death is the mightiest and gravest power in this world. The fact that you can wield it means you are deserving of respect.
That's such a twisted reason.
Then let me tell you a story. In Idonia, the great swords commonly used by executioners are called Draconian, in memory of Drakon, an elderly executioner. The sword has 3 air holes along its body. If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately, the holes would make no sound, and the executed would also depart this world quickly and painlessly. But should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. On that cue, the screams of the executed are sure to follow. Every executioner after Drakon is to hone their sword skills every day in preparation of future executions. Every swing of their blade must be more resolute than the last, for failing to do so will bring pain. Pain for the dying, as well as pain for themselves.
No. I can never get used to this.
You misunderstand, child. I am not telling you to get used to it. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering, and use that knowledge to fortify your future touches with more and more determination. Go, walk with the dead, and love them as you love life. Then you'll no longer hear those noises.
Please, don't kill me. I don't want to die.
Oof.
This is your duty. Remember, consider the source of the dead's suffering, then give them the respect they deserve.
Thank you. I beg you. Don't listen to her.
Yeah, because this is someone who doesn't want to die. If it was someone who wanted to, for whatever reason, like I said, that'd be one reason, but these are people who clearly
If you cannot learn to accept death, then Idonia has no place for you. This is your last chance. Do it.
No! Please! I don't want to die! Please! I'm begging you!
And now I don't have a choice.
No!
You gently touch the prisoner's forehead with your finger. His face is pale, his eyes flicker with fear, and his body trembles uncontrollably. It is because of fear, anger, and hatred, or is it your so-called merciful touch of death simply a lie? The dark purple mottles spread like petals across the death row inmate's face, then seemed to be submerged by spring water, flooding his body. His trembling ceased, and the cries that had once begged for mercy slowly turned into a sigh-like whimper as he murmurs to himself. Quickly, everything falls into a dead silence, turning into pitch-black dew that scatters with the wind. You hear your own heartbeat drown out the sound of heavy breathing.
May you gain some insights through his sacrifice.
May you! That even with the gentlest of touches, you could tell he still didn't want to die. Just because it was merciful doesn't mean it was warranted.
No. Come with me. This is just the beginning of your life as the Maiden of War.
You executioner!
Kestra's side story, Death Dripping Like Morning Dew, has joined the team temporarily. We can still see his ghost. He's still here. I don't think I can talk to him. Yeah, I wonder if she can consciously always see the other side.
Holy Maiden!
Go. Grant her glorious death.
Thank you.
Do it then, executioner.
You heard him.
There's a difference between those who ask and those who wish to still live. That's the biggest part of this.
This is being in sync.
I choose you. Embrace a new life.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Yeah, I don't know if she has synergy with this team, but it's what we got. Not that it matters with those numbers.
Do it then, executioner. I curse you to live in eternal pain.
Yeah, because we can't talk to him after this.
I'm on it.
We can do it. Embrace a new life.
So the torture is just as much for Castris as it is for everyone else.
May death protect us.
So yeah, from her ultimates and stuff too, that is most likely Thanatos, the dragon. So since she probably came out after the story, it's interesting that her preview would still feature the dragon.
Please, grant me release.
You know what to do.
When will this ever end?
Especially with her position, she's kind of screwed either way for how people perceive her. If she doesn't do it, then she's hated. If she does, she's hated just as much.
Come. Fulfill your duty.
Am I to take your life as well?
What?
Can there only be one executioner?
What are you trying to do with me?
I have aged. The time has come for me to heed the summons of Thanatos and journey to their domain. The final resting place of every Idonian.
You're not that old yet. You still have many, many years ahead of you.
No. I'm already dead. For I have come to fear my declining health and impending death.
Man, I do not like this village.
Castoris, will you give me one last chance to charge towards fear and prove that I am no coward?
Yeah, that's called living.
I can't take this anymore.
Child, it was I who brought you here from the frosty plains and set your farcical fate in motion. It was also I, Chief Executioner of Idonia, who forced the heavy duty of executing others onto you. I've always known that you have doubts and even anger about my faith and about me.
I never had a choice.
Indeed. We essentially abducted you.
And the only reason you're telling me this is so that you can be granted an easy death, which in and of itself is just manipulative and horrible.
Yet you can end any sinful life with just a touch of your fingers. Shouldn't it be easy for you to escape from here?
I'll never do that. It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how readily they accept it. I simply can't do it.
I knew I was right about you.
What do you mean?
I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter all this time because of this blessing that's been with you since your birth. I know no one else in the world would understand the weight of life and death more than you do. In the eyes of an Idonian, death is the end of all life. A destination we will all eventually reach. Humans should not resist it, but learn how to face it. You can only live your life to the fullest after understanding this principle. And when you do, even if you eventually leave Idonia's protection, even if you must carry the curse forever, you can live with your head held high, like everyone else.
No. How can I?
Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all that I know. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. Or at least, that you possess the resolve to become one. Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all that I know. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. Or at least that you possess the resolve to become one.
Is she represented by a Titankin, or did she actually become one?
We can do it! Embrace a new life.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
We can do anything! May death protect us! As you wish.
A little more heat here.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So yeah, Kestrus and the evil stepmother, good gracious. Oop, sorry. No, I do not want to skip current dialogue. I wish to... Thumbnail. There we go.
This was the last time I followed her command. I gently touched the elderly woman before me. The executioner, who had seen too much death, died the same way as everyone else. A gasp for air, a wistful look in her eyes, and a barely perceptible tremor in her fingertips. Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me about death, ultimately vanished like dew in the morning mist. She spent her life embodying the beliefs of the Idonians, and when death finally came, she embraced it exactly as their doctrine had taught. I have nothing but respect for her. I erected a cenotaph in her honor in the marshes outside Idonia's city walls with the others I had laid to rest. Then, I set out once more in search of Thanatos.
The thing is, though, that's not respecting death. That's just causing pain and suffering through it and then being pious about it.
It was a long, long journey. I heard so many discussions about death along the way. Life finds meaning in death. The world improves because there is an end.
Yeah, all phrases that I fucking hate, because even if we were to find a way to make life last forever, there would still be meaning to be found.
It seems the most terrible darkness in this world. Everyone talks about its heavy weight. Some resist it, some worship it, and some even revere it. How did a disappeared Titan become the deepest fear of humankind? And why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek an answer. Initially, I was running away. Then, I started searching for it. And now, at the end, I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace, can do more than taking things away. Can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please, I'm begging you, just let me go. I don't want to die, please.
I wasn't expecting an actual animation.
Just let me go. I need him. I don't...
I hate these icy hands.
Is that baby Cass, or is that the other sister? It must have been her when she was just a baby first coming here.
Get it over with. End its suffering.
Yeah, it is.
The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace.
And to force her to do that at such a young age, too.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
That's one way to do it. I still have a feeling this is going to end tragically. Thing is, too, you don't even need her to do this. You have other humane methods. You're just religiously obsessed with it.
Is that you, Casteress? All of them
Oh, it's the
have gone,
child friend.
heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain.
So she's also immortal time-wise, too.
I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I was thinking in my head, Granny's gonna go out with a hug, isn't she?
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Casteress, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Did she actually get to have those moments, though? That's the other question. Or are they just things that she dreamed up for herself? She was able to have the one friend, but were they real, or... I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Can hands like these really be warm? On the day that Oryx's trial ended, you must have had many questions.
And of course it shows the young deer with the spots, in contrast to the old one that died to signify rebirth, but still. So much of death, too, is we make it seem so important. And in a lot of ways it can be for, like, general ecosystems, but the reason we deify it so much in our culture is because it's only currently so escapable, when in reality we've defeated many forms of death already, such as those through disease. And while we don't often think of it that way, nonetheless, it is a conquering against death itself. We haven't conquered time yet, but how long until we do? And then we kind of do have to rethink about, you know, it wasn't, how important was it? Or was it just something that we forced ourselves to become comfortable with because we had no other choice?
I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate?
Also, yeah, welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Sometimes it's hilariously fun and quirky and silly, and other times it will tear out your soul.
I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove, and it was obvious that nothing had happened. When an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality, just that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to eternal despair. Anything I wish to hold on to, death will inevitably wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Until Oryx laid bare the cruel truth before us.
I'm curious too if...
But now, perhaps I might have one last chance.
I'm curious if she is able to touch Maide because of his form of immortality. I know if you get in between, was it the 10th vertebrae, that he is capable of dying, but I'm curious if Castris can also grant that, if she's either a loophole because of the way she touches souls, or if the two sort of cancel each other out.
Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I found no surprise in it, for her words sounded not like a foretelling, but a perfect reflection of my past. Embraces in this world are born of reunions, yet my touch speaks only of farewells. In that moment, I had no doubt that this destiny would weave itself through the entirety of my life. And yet, things have taken a turn for the better. Now that I can finally have an audience with Thanatos, perhaps I can rewrite the meaning of that fated prophecy. I have no reason not to give it my all. For your sake, and for my own.
Thank you for telling me your thoughts. Should I pretend I didn't hear any of that? Let's not be mean.
With that, I won't have any regrets.
Gastros talks to you about the gift she gave to the other Chrysosaurs, and before you know it, she arrives at your gift. Why is it in quotations?
Let's put that aside for the moment. We've arrived. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. I made it myself, like the trinket I gave Lady Trian. I want to leave something for everyone, if possible. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. I want to make full use of every moment I have before we depart, so that I don't have any regrets.
Is it a brooch with my face on it? That sounds kind of ominous. I don't like either of these answers, but...
No, it isn't. You'll know when you see it. Look, it's right there.
The scrolls?
Huh? Where did it go?
Did someone yank it?
What's going on?
Looks like someone left something behind. I hope the gift wasn't expensive. Did you get into trouble with some phantom thieves?
This is a...
Oh no. It's her. I've seen her trailer.
Zagreus and a slate. So it's her.
Wait, are you gonna really slingshot me from tears to silly? I'm still sniffling. Who? Holy moly, a kitty thief?
It's a Lady Cypher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legendary tales all over Amphorius.
Yeah, she really is like a phantom thief. I thought it was pronounced Cyphra, but she pronounced it Cypher here.
So many years have passed, yet she's still announcing herself in such a crass manner. Let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cypher.
This is the Chrysos heir for Zagreus, which is realistically probably Hermes for Greek myth. Letter from the Phantom Thief Cypher. Dear Princess Homebody. Alright, that was out of pocket, but walking through the busy garden, I discovered the remarkable gifts crafted by Princess Homebody. They're truly splendid, and I'm most impressed. I'm also taken with your charming presents prepared for fellow Chrysos heirs. In your right parlor, I observed the beautiful felt dolls, the beige and lavender striped tapestry, the classic Idonian tripod table. In the left parlor, the jewelry and exquisite art pieces meant as gifts. This time I've claimed only this modest gift. I fear it would attract tasteless little thieves, so I shall safeguard it for now. Naturally, I've left appropriate payment, a single coin. If the price displeases you, feel free to negotiate this return. Though should that happen, I won't be satisfied with merely one coin. I'm trying to do her voice, but I haven't heard very much of it. Should you wish to find me, visit the Marmorial Market. There lies a golden short spear I've left. You know what to do. It shall guide you to me. And before you ask, I won't accept any questions. Please forgive this small intrusion and accept my highest regards. P.S. Who displays biological specimens at home? They're quite unsettling. You might want to store them away when entertaining guests. None of your business, Cypher. P.P.S. Despite your considerable investment in the Idonian ossuary hanging at your parlor, I regret to inform you it's fake. The original was craftily switched by those cunning scholars of the Grove of Epiphany. The full story can be found in the yet unpublished memoirs of Cyphra. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom Thief. To retrieve the gift and teach Kitty Phantom Thief a lesson, you head to the market and find the short spear she left behind.
Look, it's right there.
This is the golden spear mentioned in the thief's letter. Let's also view these. A Phantom Thief's letter left bound by Kitty Phantom Thief, Cypher, out of courtesy and honor. I fear it would attract tasteless little thieves, so I shall safeguard it for now, says the thief. Why won't it let me? I'll just click on it. Coin left behind by Kitty Phantom Thief out of courtesy and honor. Naturally, I've left appropriate payment, a single coin that you can't even use as regular currency. Thanks. It's this.
We must pursue her.
Yeah, because these lead a way to go.
Huh? This is a trick she left for us.
Clearly, Kitty Phantom Thief wants to play a little game with you. 2 short spears, 1 correct, 1 wrong. Oh no, I hate this riddle. Let me check the hint on the scroll. 2 golden short spears. Only the golden short spear engraved with the truth can lead you to Kitty Phantom Thief. Inspect the left. The left spear is engraved with the words, "Don't be fooled." The right spear is engraved with lies. I hate this riddle. Inspect, the right spear is engraved with the words, "Trust me, grave mystery." Both spears are engraved with the truth. I figured it out. Words on the scroll should be true, so which is the spear you wish to repair? Okay, so the one on the left claims that the one on the right is a liar, and the one claims that they're both truths. Which cannot also be correct, but that would also make them potentially a liar that they're both truths. The one has to be truth, so I'm guessing the left.
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
I feel like I'm overthinking it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
This is the right one.
I was gonna say.
We must pursue her.
Oh, don't poke the Dromus. You're not, Cypher. Cypher, if this Dromus truly is her, appears to be quite content, her gaze filled with 3 parts sincerity, 3 parts approval, 3 parts triumph, that we're out of parts, honey, and 3 parts, haha, grey mystery, you've lost if you take this seriously. I see, so Dromus is a cat. What did you guys call me? Oh dear. But she seems to be saying hello. Seeing you treat the Dromus with such seriousness, all 12 parts of her complex emotions immediately transformed into one of adoration.
Lady Cypher, please come on out.
I'm thinking, did I choose the wrong spear?
You're still careless as ever. Shouldn't you keep such a precious gift near your bosom?
Okay, it's a lot more playful than I
Since
thought
you
her
know
voice
it's
would
a
be.
gift for someone else, please give it back to me. Stop hiding among the people and letting the wind carry your voice.
I knew she was going to be playful based on her trailer, which I did see because I was told there was no spoilers, compared to some of the other ones. But, like, I knew she'd have a playful voice, but I didn't know how much of a lit to put to it.
Now, since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place. Unless your offer is tempting enough to steal the wind. What say you?
Name your price. I'll give you however much you want.
That's a tall order to someone who has bottomless pockets. Huh? If you don't want the money, I'd gladly take it off your hands.
Hmm? What's wrong?
No wonder they call you Princess Homebody. Why don't you two come over to my place? It'll make a better venue for proper business discussions. You can find where I live through the winds I've sown.
Right. Piece of cake. I can do that even if I can only sense your soul.
Alright, I'll see you there. By the way, everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement, right? Now, come this way.
The dew of divine blood in the backpack has been something. I didn't see that.
Where did my dew of divine blood go?
Ugh, she's incorrigible. Follow me.
Letter from the Phantom Thief cipher continued. Dear Princess Homebuddy and Grey Mystery, you probably guessed already I had no intention of showing up at the Pack Beast workshop. This means, of course, I had no plans to return the gift there either. This was just a warm-up for our little game of cat and mouse. But surely you've realized that the kitty Phantom Thief never cared about stealing a mere trinket, right? No, what I'm really after is your hearts. Just kidding. Yeah, Persona 5, hello. I have no interest in your hearts. If Princess Homebuddy can track my path, then by all means try. I've waited. I'll be waiting at the end. And rest assured, we'll meet face to face this time. P.S. Grey Mystery, where did you get that dew of divine blood? Don't tell me it's a gift from the seamstress. I'll taste it for you. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom Thief. Oh, it's the wine. She took my wine. Let me get another coin. I wondered what that would be for. How far away am I from that? I am kind of a ways. Okay, let's see if I can get up there. There used to be a way.
It's about time you do some exercise.
I don't remember how to get up there. This? I remembered when I first started this, there was a way up here. The wind up here is very strong. I must protect the flame. Is it you two, lovebirds? Your quest, actually. Wait, Mighty? Memory?
Only in the heat of battle does this curse of immortality turn into a blessing.
The reason people spend time alone is to enjoy peace and quiet. You must understand such simple logic, surely. There's no need to be so harsh. Let's have a chat. Fine, what do you wish to say? What kind of titan is Nikador? As is known to all, Nikador is the god of war, the god of fear, and the god of glory. He's probably meant to be Ares. Of course, there are those that see Nikador as foolish and violent. They call Nikador the Mad King. It does make sense. To a flock of sheep, even a yawn from a wolf is enough to send them in hysteria. They're dead by now, and there will be no more wars. Fear and glory, is that not a contradiction? To the Kremnoans, fear is the path to glory. The reason that Kremnoans vow to follow Nikador to their death is so that Nikador can forge limitless fear into endless glory. In the glorious era before the Strife Titan fell, only the Crown Prince, who could hold their spear firm in the divine pressure and stand tall under the rain of blood, was worthy to become the king of Kremnos. I can understand the Akima's grudge against Nikador. However, I do hope that you will understand that Nikador has gifted more than just suffering and fear to Amphorius. Before the Lance of Fury fell into madness, they served as the guardian of Amphorius. The power of strife is also the queller of strife. I want to hear about the origin of the Kremnoan detachment. That's a long story. Let me give you the abridged version. I'm not sure if you've heard this before, but I had a few issues with my hometown. I elected to leave Castrum Kremnos for various reasons and wander across Amphorius. The Kremnoan detachment was a group of my fellow countrymen who were willing to follow me. I'm curious if this is something we could have gotten earlier, and if you miss it, they want you to still be able to get lore, hence why this is here, since we have our Time Titan powers. Though they were exiles, their drive exceeded that of the soldiers of Kremnos. Word of our might spread across Lydon, Idonia, and Aeneas. Aeneonis? It sounded like I said something else. Later, we happened to ally ourselves with Akima and offered our services to the Flame Chase journey, led by the Gold Weaver, that's Aglaya. During the time, the lonely army of Kremnos achieved great military success. Along the expedition, we fought back into the home city and defeated the previous king. That's why I call it a chilling story of royal leadership. Do you folks miss home? I left my hometown at a young age. Though I carry the blood of Castrum Kremnos, I bear no affection for that kingdom. As for my kin, the Kremnoans show how much they miss their home by fighting without restraint. When I see them on the battlefield, blood-stained and raising a cry of valorous death before glorious return, I know that Akama could never be their true home. Yeah, because after he was cast into the Sea of Souls as a baby, he actually kind of just wandered around as a kid for the longest time before he met his companions. Did his own journey to be like, let's take down Castrum Kremnos. That's all I want to say for now. If you're interested, you can go to the Verax Laos and ask about the achievements of the Kremnoan detachment. But do not trust their every word. They love to piece together stories to stir the pot. Are you really going to return home alone and face the black tide? He already did. The fragment of memory seems to waver. Words once spoken are reappearing now due to the emotion they contain. If all goes well, we may not meet again. Thank you for everything you've brought to Amphorius. Train more, stay up late less. Stay safe out there. A lone boy can get into a lot of trouble. What are we gonna do without you? Such a heartfelt farewell. Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you to watch my back, and to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence? And we get a memory shard crystal. Restore the power of the remembrance. Appears that, as you journey along, the light and shadows cast by the crystals seem to play out familiar scenes, and if you place them close to your ear, you can even hear the familiar whispers. Oops.
Don't sneak up on me from behind, outsider.
I need your help to translate a slate. Let me see. Say something. Where did you find this slate? Castrum Kremnos? What's it say? Just some stories of the past. Take a look for yourself. Come to think of it, did you not retrieve the benediction of Oronix? That's why I'm talking to you. If you're interested, why not take a look around Castrum Kremnos for yourself? Maybe you'll be able to dig up some interesting stories among the dust of memories. Do you have more questions you want to ask? Mighty turns away and remains silent on the topic. Obtain the now readable Warnstorn tablet. Ah, dang it. Where'd you stick it, though? Warnstone tablet. Those aren't it. That's a memory fragment. These are actual usable items. Thanks, that helped so much. Maybe it's not highlighted because it's the same item. I'm just capable of reading it now. Stone tablet. Stone tablet. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it is in the book section. Could be part of another quest. Books. Data bank, bookshelf. Herdas. Is this it? Lycodium. I don't know if that's it. Is it from here? That's not it. This is Zerilo 6. This is Penacony. I'm looking at this funny line. That can't be right. Immortal King of Mikas? The theater script originally slated to be formed in Akama, a story of how King Mikas sought to beguile Thanatos only to be punished by the Titan. I don't... Was it this? Archaic language of Castrum Kremnos that can only be understood with Mighty's translation. It records Castrum Kremnos' plans to infiltrate and raid Akama from centuries ago. Okay, it's this one. Archaic language slate. The Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if explored carefully, it can also become a sharp weapon pointed at our archenemy. Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted Titan kin covered in special earth so that they may be smuggled amongst Droma's caravan goods into Akama. Upon entry, under the cover of the curtainfall hour, the personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Akima with Titankin-tainted air. When this moment arrives, the Akimans will be frantically searching for the source of their pollution. We just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl to take the final step to victory. Gather the heroic souls within the city, let the divine blade of wrath point at Akima, and run Strife's blade through the entire city, after which our forces will overwhelm them like an ocean wave crashing into them, and the long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp. So that's the fight at the very beginning of Amphorius, when we arrived and shit was going everywhere. I need to be down there. Or up there? I feel like I'm on the wrong roof.
Here we are.
Investigate. View here sweeping and quietly concealed an ideal vantage point for the thief and the best place for lovers on a date.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow.
At last, a character that meows has appeared. Ew, what kind of quirk?
No way. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style.
I don't know, hon. I see a lot of people that are into that.
Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
Am I due of divine blood? The gift is a piece of jewelry?
The materials are nothing to wow at, but the workmanship is superb, as always.
I really could care less about the
You're
booze.
so skilled as ever, even after all this time. And you've put a lot of heart into this one.
Mind your own business.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Relax. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things. 1. The seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the Death Titan. 2. The Council of Elders also found me and wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in their hands.
So you're playing for 2 teams. Looking at you, having your finger in both pies. You're that famous?
And last but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things. Don't go look for the Death Titan. The end.
Some time ago.
Wow, this is some high quality stuff.
Okay, this might actually end up being the thumbnail, we'll see. Depends. Depends. Do I want to warn people of what's coming, or
And
should this be the next
room's
one?
full of it. How much are these worth, Did you get all this through that Aranova gimmick?
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame chase work to your shady dealings.
Wow. I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
Payment for doing work. You're worth this much.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought I made myself very clear.
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away. But I need you right now, so don't turn me down.
I'm curious if the petty change is the 2 coins needed to cross the river Styx.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any sincerity in your words. Give me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Casterus and help her fulfill her lifelong wish.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Casterus to her death. And you want me to die with her.
This is Casterus's own request. I have never seen her so determined.
She brought this up herself? You're not pulling my leg.
She's also made up her mind to leave her confused past behind. As will you, Cypher, when you finally make up your mind.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. But Casterus remains pure as driven snow. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you, with your one foot in the grave. I ain't as optimistic as you about what she'll want to do. Tell you what. Why don't I take this room of treasures as a security deposit, and we make a bet?
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you, plus giving you another room full of treasures. How does that sound?
You sound like you have all the confidence in the world. In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions. I hope you're prepared to lose it all.
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. And you can split it between yourselves, however you want.
This just makes me want to go to
What do you
Styxia
think?
more.
Tempting, right?
I'm almost dead. What use do I have for money? The currency I use isn't the same as the one in Amphorius. Maybe I should consider it. I'm already dead, lady.
I decline. If we don't find the Death Titan, her soul will...
Oh?
I can't go into the details, but we have to go to Styxia.
I really don't get how. Princess, homebuddy, you keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your curse, and you don't care about anything else. But did you ever live for your own pleasure? Even for just one day?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you in just so you can die for her Aranova.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that why you're always running away from Lady Aglaya?
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. It's not like I was gonna honor that bet anyway.
Yeah, we kind of
But
figured.
listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Sure, the treasures buried in there are 10, no, 50 times richer than Aglaya's vault. Yet, I've never been there. And I never plan to. Because even a demigod can't be sure they can walk out of that place alive. And now I'm supposed to escort you to Styxia. Sure. Pay up.
You already took the payment and the wine. I'll give her however much you want. Aglaya's already paid for me, is ripping people off the authority of Zagreus' demigod.
Her payment was in gold and precious stones, which only covers the living passenger. You need to pay me as a member of the dead.
Again, you already took my wine.
I don't like this. However, I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as Lady Aglaya, I still have some savings. I can give them all to you.
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 90, no, 80%.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80% of Castrus's savings and a bottle of dew of divine blood. Not a bad trade.
Don't forget to give Castrus his jewelry back. I'll show you who's boss once I've recovered with full HP.
Okay. I didn't know you hold grudges. Gray mystery. Here! Catch.
Be careful with that!
Looks like the dragon's eye.
Change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come look for me at Akama's city gates instead.
So, why are you changing the meeting place?
Oh, nothing really. Just a bit scared of the seamstress's frosty face. I wouldn't stay a second longer in Akama if it were up to me. Well, now that we've struck a deal, why don't I give you guys a lift back? It's gonna be a long ride. So have a good rest.
It's like she's already fading away. Next day in Akama.
Where am I? Is this my room? How did I get back here?
Did she teleport or were we knocked out?
What's this? A coin. It was Cypher. And she even tucked me in? Never mind. It's getting late. I'd better get going.
Letter from the Phantom Thieves cipher continued again. Great mystery. These formal addresses at the start of letters are such a hassle, and you've already read those 3 useless Phantom Thief letters. I left Princess Homebody's gift here. Take good care of it. Remember, skip the baths and come straight to Akama City Gate to find me. You know I have no patience. Come late and I'll leave without you. Clear? Yes, I'm the one who tucked you in. You're welcome. Sincerely, Kitty Phantom Thief. Okay. So that is actually... Oh, she gave my blood back. My wine. My booze. She gave me back my booze. This is actually towards the end of the quest, so once I go to the destination, I'll be starting the next one. So I might actually wrap things up here, since I'm pretty sure once this opens, it'll change. Yeah, it'll actually change where it wants me to go. So we're safe for now. So I will wrap it up for this quest, and the next time we can do Ferryman ferry me across the stream of souls. So let's see who is available for pulling today. So we have New Blade. We have character Yaguang, who I know nothing about. And we don't have repeat pulls, although there is the fake banner. If all else fails, we have the fake banner. I don't know what this is. Mortonek's Blade Gift, claim offering. After obtaining Mortonek's Blade from the character event warp, you can receive a brand new Trailblazer outfit piece. Oh, maybe pulling for these characters grants you like outfit bits now if it's their first run. I am not sure. I kind of really wanted Sunday, but I had no luck with him, so it is what it is, seeing as he is a buff. What are you, actually? I know you're going to be, like, pure DPS, but I don't know what you are. Let's start trial. I want to see what you are. Ultimate triggers extra aha instant. I don't know what that is. After triggering it, allows all allies to additionally deal elation damage. That's going to be for the new spot. Increases all elation and punchline. The more elation and punchline, the higher the elation damage. So I'm assuming she's a buff, but she's a buff for elation, it seems. Okay, but that's also going to... she is a buff, but I don't want to go too far in because that's going to spoil me on the new, path. Oops. I guess I didn't have that activated. Whatever. We'll do Blade for now. Since I like buffs that usually aren't quite as constrained to paths. Genius greetings. I'm guessing this is a cone that's either good for Ranmei or Madame Herta? Sampo. Whom I'm guessing we're gonna see more of in the future. Just because I think the next planet is an elation planet. Just based on the few things I've seen. Okay. So characters. Where are you, Sampo? Probably way back here in the 4 stars. Eidolons. Since I believe the game phased out 4 stars. Big money. Skill up and base attack up.
Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say?
And it's him with money, because apparently that's the theme of this particular video. It kind of fits. A schemer for money. That totally fits the theme of the episode. But with that, this is where I'm going to call it. And next time we can go and see what the heck is up with Cypher, whom I could have sworn was named Cyphra, but I don't know if that's one of those moments. What do they call it? When you think something is one way and then it turns out to be entirely the other. Mandela effect? Was that it?
Nice.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. I guess this is one for me. I could have sworn it was Cypher the way they pronounced it in the trailer. But thank you so much to everyone who's joined. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Honkai Star Rail. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye.